Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Joe. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you some vocabulary and sentences about how to talk about elections. Here in Canada, today is election day. We're going to elect a new federal government. So I thought it would be a great idea to make a video about this kind of vocabulary. So what you have to do is listen to the whole thing. There's going to be many sentences, lots of vocabulary, and then at the end there's going to be a mini quiz where you have to fill in the blanks with the correct words. Okay? So let's get started. The first word about elections is vote. This can be used many different ways, such as, did you vote? Have you voted? Are you going to vote? You can also say, who did you vote for? Or who are you going to vote for? So when you vote, that means you mark your X and you choose someone out of the people who are running in the election. Choose the person you want to win. Another word, the second word that I want to talk to you about is prediction. A prediction means who do you think is going to win the election? So what is your prediction? Who is going to win? Number 3 of the word is stance. So stance refers to a politician's opinion or where they stand on an issue. For example, what is his stance on gun control? What is her stance on health care or abortion? Okay? We use this word to talk about usually controversial subjects. All right? The fourth word that I want to talk about is returns. So the returns means when the votes are being counted, they usually update that on the news, on TV, so you can watch the returns to see who's winning and eventually who wins. So, are you going to watch the returns tonight? All right. The next word that I want to talk about is majority. A majority means that one party wins the most seats in a government. So they control the government, and that way they can make laws, even if the other side doesn't like it. The other side doesn't have enough votes to stop the government. So a majority government is a very powerful government. They have at least 51% of the seats in the legislature or the parliament. All right. Another type is a minority. This is sixth word. A minority government is when one party controls the most, but they don't have 51%. So they have to share power with another party. I like this kind of government because it puts more control on the government, so they have to compromise or cooperate with more people. I think that's more fair, or a fairer system for the government to run the country. The seventh word is a landslide. So a landslide in politics means that one person or one party wins by a lot of votes. So imagine if you had 1,000 people voting and you got 510 votes. You only won by 10, all right? But if you had 1,000 votes and one party got 900 and the other side got 100, you won by a landslide, okay? It was a large win. The opposite to that is word number 8, or phrase 8, a narrow margin. So if you win by a narrow margin, it means you win by very few votes. For example, say 502 to 498 votes. Just 4 votes is the difference. So that's a narrow margin. Now you've made it this far. That is fantastic. What I want to do right now is give you a secret code that you can send to me on Instagram at Teacher Joe Crossman. And then I'll know that you are a great student and I should send you an extra quiz to help you remember these words. So if you finish this whole video and find the 3 secret codes, send them to me and I'll send you an extra quiz. The first secret code is, I don't want to be a politician. Okay? Send that to me word for word on Instagram. All right, here's word number 9. The next word is turnout. Turnout, that means how many people came out to vote. How many people used their time during the day and actually voted in the election. Very few people or a lot. Usually we talk about it as a percentage of the population. All right, so there was a great turnout in the last election, or there was a poor turnout in the last election. Word number 10 is candidate. The candidate is the person who's running and trying to become elected. Okay? So you can say, you can use this word as, I don't like that candidate. I don't agree with that candidate. Or I don't trust that candidate. Or in a positive way, that candidate is a great person. Okay? Number 11 is the phrase front runner. A front runner is the person that everyone thinks is going to win, and before the election, perhaps they do polls or surveys, and it looks like more people support that candidate. They are in the lead. They are the front runner. Okay? So that's the front runner is leading in the polls. Word number 12 is the word incumbent. Incumbent is the person, it's an active candidate, but they were also elected last time. So they want to be elected again. So imagine this is 2021 and somebody was elected in 2017, but they're running again. They want to stay in power. So they are the incumbent. The other person is the challenger. Word 13 is the outcome. The outcome means the results of the election. Who wins, who loses, how many seats each party gets in the government. All right? So for some people, it's going to be a great outcome and they win. For others, it's going to be a disappointing outcome and they will lose. Word number 14, there's 2 words actually, ballot and ballot box. So ballot means your actual vote. Here in Canada, we get a little piece of paper and we got to put an X on it next to the name of the person we choose. That's your vote. That's your ballot. Then you fold it up and you put it in a ballot box. That means you take your vote and put it inside a box, and then when the election's over, they count all the votes. All right? And the last word, number 15, is the word campaign. All right? And this campaign means an organized course of action to get elected. So it could be a presidential campaign. So you're running a good campaign, or it's a very expensive campaign, or sometimes they are very dirty campaigns when you say bad things about the other person or they say bad things about you. All right? That's the campaign. So you finished all the words. Here is the second secret code that I want to tell you about. Remember, send this to me on Instagram. A political campaign costs a lot of money. All right? Now, here is the third part of this video. Well, really the second part. I told you all the words. This is the second part. And I'm going to give you 4 chances to fill in the blanks. I'm going to say a sentence, and there's going to be 2 words to choose from. I'll put it all up here. And then you can decide which word is the right word. Now you can either answer this down below in the comments here on YouTube, or you can send it to me on Instagram as well. Let's go. So sentence number 1. The two words are stance and turnout. Here's the sentence. There was a very large for the presidential election. It was above 70%, which is great. So you got to tell me for question 1, which word goes in that blank. Number 2, this one has 4 words. The words are incumbent, vote, candidate, and front runner. Now try and fill in all these blanks. There's 4 words, but there's only 3 blanks. The sentence goes, the who is the in this election is also the She was elected 4 years ago. All right, try and fill those in. Sentence number 3. It has 2 blanks, so here are the 3 words. The words are prediction, candidate, and minority. Here's the sentence. My is that it will be a government. All right? Fill in those blanks. Here is the 4th sentence. And it has 2 blanks and 3 words. The 3 words are ballot box, ballot, and outcome. Here's the sentence. The of any election should always be decided at the All right, can you figure that out? Tell me down below, or I'm going to give you the 3rd secret code and you can send your answers and secret codes to me on Instagram. The 3rd secret code is, I'll be watching the returns tonight. All right, so that's the lesson about how to talk about politics or how to talk about an election. If you want to watch another video of mine, I'm going to put a link right here so you can keep studying. You can see how my beard's doing. Check out another shirt. Most importantly, learn more English. By the way, are you a conservative or a liberal voter? That's it for now. See you later.